We're going in, guys. It is Cloud9 versus Netcode Guides here on Dust 2 for the FACEIT League North American Edition.
It's interesting how the CT side has become the favoured side to start on for Dust 2, whereas earlier in the life of CSGO, people always went for the T side. But now the meta game is evolving, DDK, and
I don't know if it's necessarily more favourable, but I do think that it's feels better. Like if that does anything.
it's
for you,
not
that
favourable,
statement.
but it feels better.
Yeah, like it feels better to get to grips with how well you perform and know what you have to do on the T side.
Doesn't that make it more favourable?
To play CT. By the way, we're in the pistol round, so that's a discussion we can have later. We see Netcode guys bullying Cloud9 off of the A-bomb site completely. Both Sean Gares and Shroud are going to go down. We've got nothing swinging in, Throm along. He's going to pick up one kill as he makes his way in. But there's a 3-on-4 situation, so they're going to have to find some more frags here very soon. The bomb ticking away on the site. They're in a decent position here to attack together up. Slope. It's going to be easily handled though. Just Hiko left on the reload with that 5-7. And he's not going to get a single thing. And that was wonderfully executed there by Netcode, guys. Just a straight up long rush. That's all you need. Plain and simple.
So who were we just on? So JDM64, you can see he's got he had 93 armor remaining, but because he didn't have a helmet, he had to buy basically full armor again for $1,000. Had his armor been untouched, then he would have been able to top up his armor and get a helmet for $350, but not going to be the case in this round.
They're actually pushing into B right now. Going to take a pick onto Hiko straight away, and no cheeky frags found with the pistols just yet for Cloud9. And they did go for what seems to be pretty much a full eco here as well. No grenades, no just a couple P250s, and that's about it really. But mostly USPs otherwise. So, Cloud9 not really investing at all into this round, which is totally fine. Obviously, they are going to be wanting to run with some expensive setups, moving into future rounds with featuring those AWPs. Trying to get some extra kills. Going to find one frag onto Hazed. Which is something, but...
almost a fetal position there.
And see one more eco here from Cloud9. And they're going to have a very healthy buy coming in. So it should be another easy anti-eco for Netcode, guys.
So we'll see what the setup is for both teams here. Looks like the Netcode Guides team will be heading towards the A-bomb site here. Early peeks into long, but gets taken down by the P250 of Sean Gares. And it's a 4-on-4 here, so still Netcode Guides with the advantage. Let's see if they can dispose of that gun on long. Maybe throw it onto blue, or maybe they'll just leave it and just charge towards the B-bomb site. Sorry, the A-bomb site, but...
It's actually a pretty good setup from Cloud9, actually. They have guy over card, does find a dink, and right now, I mean, they're going to take down 2 players, but still, the remaining 2 are actually able to find some angles here, as Netcode guys do make their way up onto the site. So they could actually pull out a couple kills there. Obviously, it's not so realistic to try to expect a retake of the site here once it is taken by Netcode Guides. But either way, maybe Hiko is going to be able to pull out a frag. There's a couple of weak players, but no, he's not going to find anything. Just JDM going down for them that round. So pretty clean stuff here. We're seeing the bank really build for Netcode Guides, but now we get to see the full buy coming in. And one big difference from American teams and European teams is that we see American teams favoring the M4A4 much, much more. Look, we see 4 M4A4s on the side of Cloud9, which is unprecedented in the EU right now. We do not see that in the EU. Usually it's just full M4A1S right now.
Yeah, that's a really interesting point, actually, and another example of how the styles across the continents are conflicting.
Could be a map-only choice, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's not necessarily the style of map compared to others where you need to into your position. So you could just go for that full aggression with the 30-clip magazine of the M4A4. And it's a good round here from Cloud9. They're shutting down Netcode Guides pretty solidly here. Netcode Guides only with JDM64 and Tarek remaining. Tarek goes down, and JDM64 is going to be unable to save his AWP this round with all that time left on the clock. And that's almost a clean sheet for Cloud9. Only Sean Gares going down.
Yeah, big round there from Cloud9. Some great aggression all across the map, and of course, the rifle's working out really, really well for them. Able to get up close and personal, especially able to spam through those smokes. The recoil definitely much harder to deal with on the M3A4 and the accuracy at times, but Cloud9 really making it work out for them, and just as they did at LAN as well. And right now we're seeing a very standard split here, but we have Sean Gez. He's trying to get in his way up towards Xbox there for a sneaky pick with that AWP. Gets forced backwards. Really nice stuff here from Netcode, guys. Got to smoke it all off, get that short control, and then after that they can really make that call, whether they want to split onto A or to B. Both options are fully viable right now for them as they secure map control, but they really need to get short first. They're probably going to be looking to do that relatively soon, and if not, I guess we should expect the B play to come in.
CTs have left mid entirely for the time being, put 2 people on the B bomb site, including Hiko, who has got an AK, and again, currently the star player in my opinion for Cloud9. They're going to want to be careful around him, but the bomb is going to start to creep towards the B bomb site here, and Hiko's got the sneaky position. He may have his teammate Shroud bait for him while he conceals his position there, and this could be trouble for the T side, but looks like a B split with 3 people in mid. So, in fact, this is going to expose Hiko's position and make it very hard for Cloud9 to hold here.
In comes the B split. We get frags happening all over the place here for Netcode, guys. Just need to grab one more. Hiko, oh, look at that maneuvering rather through the smoke. Only able to find 1 kill though, and looks like nothing coming in. Geronimo action as he does take down 2 players. We have a 1-on-2 now. Hayes remaining for Netcode, guys. Has to get the bomb down. It's not a very safe plant, but that's not really there's concern at the moment. Got 2 players oncoming, and Sean Gare's going to take him out. It's a good recovery there for Cloud9. It was looking like a very, very tight B split there from Netcode, guys. They really felt out the round very well. You know, Cloud9's presence diminished rapidly from middle, and they kind of they abused that.
Yeah, you saw Hiko using that smoke to his advantage, staying alive for as long as possible, then eventually getting a little bit of a flank on the T's as they pushed deep into the B-bomb site, which really helped his teammates and made it a bit easier to retake the site. So good play there from Netcode guys for the split, and Cloud9 to put the extra man onto the B-bomb site and kind of just hold out for as long as possible and fall down on their swords.
And lovely little bit of aggression there from Sean Gares. That tells them a lot, making moves like that. And Cloud9 right now do have a very defensive setup all across the map. They're not very committed. Off of the information Sean Gares got from them, it's only kind of adding to pieces to the puzzle as opposed to really giving them anything to make any big calls on. And again, Netcode guys, same movement here around Xbox in the middle next to the double doors, and they do have Hayes up on short. So let's see what they go for again. Again, this is they can definitely go for another B split here, just as they did the previous round. But it looks like Hayes moving quite far up short here, and they are posturing towards A long as well. So we are looking at this A split to come into play very shortly from Netcode guides. He
is kind of leading the peaks on short, but only has the Galil, which means he's going to need 2 strikes to the head to take someone out with there. And I don't know if it would be a better option to get an AK going, but nothing's taken 2 people out in the meantime. And Tarek gets a trade kill, but then Sean Garrett with the return trade from on long. It's going to be a 4v2 here. Sean Garrett makes it a 4v1, and Hayes is going to be in trouble. Unable to get the bomb down for his team, and it looks like they are going to be on an eco. They did force that round with 4 rifles and 1 person only with a P250, so they may have to concede this one to get a full buy in the following round.
Yeah, that's one of those rounds where we could see on the minimap as spectators that Cloud9 had the best setup for A. 2 guys close on long. We saw nothing able to really shut them down as they try to push out there, and we'll have to see whether Netcode guys can do much here with these on this eco. But by and large, I feel like if Netcode guys could have seen, like we can as spectators, the full overview of the map with all the players and their positions, then they would have probably gone for a B split there. And I guess they were really trying to find that info. They just couldn't get it in time, and then they felt like, all right, we got to go for a call right now, and they went for the A split. Actually seeing some frags coming out from the pistols though. Let's see what they're able to do, if they're able to actually even pick up some of those weapons, not in the safest of locations. That's what he said, but there goes the smoke for CD spawn there from Cutler. He tries to work that CZ, not able to find anything just yet. But good damage done so far from Netcode guides. JDM going to go down on short as well, and Cutler cleaned up too. So 4-3 the score there in favor of Cloud9, but Netcode guys have been putting in some great rounds so far.
That was two nice picks from JDM with the P250 there, showing the power of that rifle. Did enter the shadows somewhat when CZ was in the same slot, but it's back now, and I'm glad to see it. So both teams on a full buy here. We've got 2 AWPs, and Sean Garrett's tagged down to 20 HP by JDM64, and Shroud will come down to mid and just hold the angle now that his teammate has been damaged somewhat. So, you know, we've seen so far that Cloud9 tend to give up mid towards the latter parts of the round. At the moment, they have 2 people, one returning over to the A bomb site. The bomb is currently in B tunnels, and we've got 4 guys mid for Netcode guys. We'll see if they choose to push mid and pincer B or what they do. They've still got Cutler here hanging out outside long.
And go for short, actually. Look, and Semphis and Sean Gez had a sick setup to deal with that. They do get a couple frags. So Netcode guides, their hand has been shown at the moment, and they lost 2 men for it as well to the 1 of Semphis. So that's a really big deal. Cloud9 look very favorable in this round right now, as nothing still stalks the long house area on the CT side of things. Just keeping it on lock, and Netcode guys slowing the pace down to a crawl now as they try to find an edge, an opening to flip the switch onto a plant attempt. But so far not finding any luck.
You can see Cutler, who was running up to short from long, but he would have been heard by Nothing, who's on short, who would have given the infos to his teammates who are now all rotating over to the A bomb site, and 2 picks from Shroud, who does get taken up by JDM64, and it's a 2v1. So he's got 11 HP, does have the AWP, however, until he gets taken out by Nothing.
Divided 3, Cloud9 with a great round there. They had a perfect setup on short to deal with the 4-man, I think, was it 3 or 4-man aggression? It was a lot of dudes. They killed some dudes. Many dudes were killed by Sean Gez and
some would say it was a sausage fest.
Yeah, I mean, you could definitely call it that. And it was something that Cloud9 came on top of. So let's see right now if Netcode guys can find another answer here. As so far, Cloud9 have been mixing up their positions, and it's just been working out really nicely. Sean Gez needs to get punished for these peaks. He's going aggressive very often through the double doors. And Netcode guys haven't really been able to punish him just yet. Great pop flash there. Cutler gets the first kill, looking for the second, sprays down Shroud as well. And it's a 3-on-3 situation now. Netcode guides in an interesting position here. Can FNS actually get a tap away here? I think that's... Who is that there? Can't see exactly which player that is. Either way, FNS does actually find Hiko. So again, 2-on-2. Very poor health situation for both teams, to be honest. Tarek on 10, Nothing on 12, and Cloud9 Semphis on 41. JDM looking for the frag, going to find it on Semphis or on Nothing right now, who's got next to nothing as far as health is concerned. Only 12 points, going to charge his way in there after the nades go off. But look at that JDM 64, going to take it home after just going and showing Nothing what's up. 5-4 now. Netcode guys bringing it back. Great little round there from them.
Yeah, that was a good round, and we'll see what happens in the next one. JDM64 is going to buy the last AK for his team, so they've got next to no grenades on their team, but they have got the one-shot hits with the AK. All they need to do is aim for the head. Semphis does go down, gets the first one to get popped in the skull by Hayes, and we'll see if the terrorists can play on this, and they've taken on Nothing as well. We've got a full rotation to the A bomb site from Cloud9 here, and we do have Cutler, who's lurking in B tunnels, and may find the information that means his team rotate.
Oh, nice shot from Sean Gez there. Just a pixel on the top of his head there, just catching that guy in the helmet. And right now, 4-on-3 situation. And the entire map is the playground for Netcode guys right now. They can do so many things. Going to go for this play on to B. They know that it's empty at this point. They've got to know it. Hika going to toss a grenade through the smoke. And it's going to be pretty hard to get through there, but it's definitely a very viable assumption to understand that they've all pushed onto the bomb side at this point. It should be relatively safe. Going to try to synchronize their efforts here. Got a player who could go dark. Actually, no, it's not. Okay, he's going to go dark now. Switched up direction. He will go dark. And it's like they're just going to hold their weapons, actually, and just play for maybe some extra kills and just to save their weapons.
Yeah, I think a 3v4 retake with one of the three being an AWP is always going to be difficult for Cloud9. So I think they were positioning to try and get an early peak, sorry, an early frag in that situation to see if anyone was over peaking from the T's. No peak came, so they chose wisely and decided to get out of there. Saving 3 weapons is quite a smart idea in this particular situation. But the next round is going to be tough, not only to win, but even to just to save these weapons for the following round.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting what Sean Gers does here. He's been very aggressive at the start of rounds, typically. It looks like he's going to go on a bit of a timing here with the AWP. Usually he's been working mid, but obviously you'd expect them to do something a little bit less orthodox when they are running a setup that's a little bit fragile with not many nades and a pistol and a FAMAS in it, along with their regular rifles. So interesting stuff here. Sean Gers waiting on the angle, going to whiff the shot there, and it's going to give them some information.
Now we've had Cutler, who's basically been the guy hanging around outside long every round, and the bomb is still in T-spawn at the moment with Tarek rather than JDM64. He's got the AWP. We've got a double stack here to peek short from Cloud9. We have got one person who's already advanced, but are they going to get the peek here? We could possibly get 2 here.
Great stuff over the smoke there. That's supposed to block the vision. It's a great little move that's in the meta right now, and we can see that one man aside. It does go down shroud for Cloud9 and JDM64 for Netcode guides. Looks like they're going to go for this B aggression right now. Nothing going to spray. Pays down through that flash. Does get a second one. Hiko chiming in with a third. It's all on Cutler at this point. It seems like he's getting picked away at by Hiko. Hiko does get taken out. In the end, though, Cutler moving on for a double. 2 players left. He's going to go for the bum rush. Out the doors. He's going to get sat down. And there you go. 6-5 the score there. Very tense stuff. We can see how close the money is with these two teams. Obviously, it is on a raise. They're walking on razor's edge right now, as a you know, with the economy game and all that.
That was good execution there from the CTs with only 3 rifles. They didn't have enough to even spread the money around. Their players had about 1,100 on average in that round, so that was well played by them to come out with a W. Sean Garrett is trying to find somebody's head in mid. We'll find Cutler's chest, however. That'll do for now. And falling like flies in this eco, and there's the head. Tarek, the last guy remaining for the terrorists here, doesn't have the bomb either, so it's going to be a slow death for him.
Yeah, you can see it was a bit of an awkward money situation for them. Like, some of them could even afford like pistol armor and stuff. Obviously, they bought just as much as they could so that they can still buy the next round. So they had just shy of what they really wanted for a buy. So they just went with this like really weird buy just to make sure that they could actually do something this round and have a strong, solid buy on the following round. We can see the full money. And they really want to get an AWP to challenge Sean Gers, I should imagine, but they haven't really been running AWP so far, so perhaps this is not on the cards for them. They have been able to punish him so far, but look, Hayes actually going to buy that, and JDM going to pick up that AWP, and look, he's going to face up against Sean Gers. He's not going to win the AWP duel, and Sean Gers going to get the confidence to go push out towards Xbox, looking for the lower dark shot, hits it as well, drops the bomber too. 2 men already taken down by the man Sean Gers. Even gets the triple there. Bomb down again. Sean Gers looking for the next one. Cutler will finally end his streak. And Hayes going to try to make his way in for a pick on B. Denied. No entry there either. And it seems that there's just not much that guys can really accomplish in this round when Sean Gers is just having such free picks.
That must be frustrating for Netcode guys. They were expecting Sean Garrett to be where he's been for a lot of the rounds here by Xbox, and they threw the flash down, but for some reason it didn't flash him. I don't know if there was part of the map was blocking the flash, but it was a very momentary flash, all of 0.1 of a second, and he was just beasting that round. I think got a 3-man there, so great play there from Sean Garrett, and it looks like Netcode guys will once again be on an eco. We may be looking at 10-5 here.
Certainly, so I think it's worth just checking Sean Gers out, because he gets so ballsy with these moves. You would expect sometimes, or at least you would expect if he keeps consistently doing it, which he has been, for them to try to be like, all right, let's punish him. He shouldn't be allowed to do this. But they're just going for that straight up long rush, going into the blender, as it were. And it's a pretty simple cleanup there, only losing Semphis. So economy, super awesome for Cloud9. Obviously at this point doesn't even matter for them, as there's only this last round to play for the first half. Cloud9 looking at a really strong start. And we've got JDM with that AWP now.
So after 13 rounds, sorry, they finally decided to try and smoke off Sean Garrett and did it on an eco round. So maybe a little bit too little, too late here with regards to the counter Sean Garrett strats.
And they can actually go for the boost to see over on short for the smoke again. They actually have two players both there, but having done it once, they may not feel comfortable to show it twice in one match, which is more than fair enough. And we can see that Netcode guys, they're taking control of what should be their real estate. Dark, short, outside, the T half of long house, and slowly expanding into short right now. But Sean Gares has moved around position. He's going to find the frag on Hazed, and now Netcode guys going to go for it through the double doors. This really feels like the only chance for them at this point. What can they find with this? They're going to make their way towards B right now, but Cloud9 surely soon will figure this out. They do have a player in CT spawn. Hiko ready with the grenade. Shroud in a great position at the back of the site. Hiko going to finish off FNS. He was softened up by Shroud there. Going to also take down Tarek. JDM falls. Netcode guys go down like dominoes for a 10-5 first half here. Cloud9 out the gate. They start strong.
Yeah, that was excellent play by Sean Garrett. He was just basically unstoppable in that round, and topping the leaderboard at the moment, 16 kills and 7 deaths. Yeah, he was just far too powerful. They didn't smoke him off until round 14, and that was an eco round. So I don't think Netcode guys adjusted fast enough to Sean Garrett's play there, and gave him too much room to execute. I mean, he shot them in lower tunnels far too many times.
Yeah, you shouldn't be able to push up that much, should you? I mean,
that
it feels
often
like it's
as well.
very viable. There's like a risk, every once in a while. But Sean Gares, that wasn't every once in a while. That was every round, pretty much.
Do it until they stop me, basically, and they
Yes.
never really did.
Exactly. There is definitely ways to deal with that, but we are into the pistol round now, and got some CZs actually here for Cloud9 on the by Hazed. What a drop Sean Gares there. And they make their move into the bomb site. Nothing with the first kill there. Shroud on with the second. And they're going to get the bomb down for a 3-on-3 situation. Tarek going to go in straight away. Gets taken down just as quickly as he arrived. Cutler going to go in now as well. Got to try to synchronize here, but there is a smoke, I think, on the double door, so that's going to be really problematic for them. They're both trying to get themselves through that window, squeezing through, but not quite going to work out. And lots of crucial time being killed by this smoke on the double doors. Gaze and Cutler trying to make it work out. They come now, and it's going to be, oh, not quite. Shroud and Hiko left alive, and the round does go to Cloud9. So this is definitely not the way the Netcode guys wanted to start their CT half.
No, we're looking at 13-5 for our Netcode, unless the Netcode guys can pull something out of the hat here. Hiko going with the Galil. We've got a scout on Sean Garros here, which we've seen what he can do with it at ESL 1. Double scout again for Netcode guys. Again, it seems to be proving to be a popular eco choice is double scout, so we've seen it from various teams. To limited success.
Bit of altercation there towards B, actually. It seemed like Cloud9 wanted to try to bully their way through, but got kind of denied there. We saw a trade go either way. So not much ground gains on B. They Cutler looking for the jump shots on the scout on B. So it looks like they still have their eyes trained on hitting that B site. And the call has to go from Cutler now to his teammates over the voice comms. It's going to be B, and in they rotate. But it's a pretty big distance for a couple of the players. So this site is wide open and up for the taking. Cloud9.
So we'll see. Yeah, they've got loads of bodies, so they'll go for the plants. And then go for the slaughter.
3 guys left. I mean, Shroud and Sean Gares are pretty weak. FNS coming from the back with the 5-7. They synchronize well. They might be able to find, in the perfect storm, the frags that they need. Here goes nothing. Spraying through the door is going to take down 2. And there it is. 12-5 the score. And Netcode guys suffering massively here. Going to need an eco. And Cloud9 just going to build that bank.
Eco with the Cerberus Galil there. Throwing it over to... Is he throwing it to Sean Garros? Yes. So again, 2 off 5, and it's full eco here for the Netcode guided team, and we are going to be looking at 13-5 here unless JDM pulls out some more headshots, but he has got a USP, not the P250 here, so he's gone for a full economical non-purchase. Nothing and Shroud take out FNS, and this is looking like a standard anti-eco round here so far.
Yeah, I really like that they actually rush short like that so quickly, because you kind of eliminate all the potential like hidey spots with a short push. And eco going to spray down too, and looking for the third one there. I wonder if he'll get the triple. It looks like Shroud might just steal that away from him. And there it is. Going to take away that triple from Hiko. But yeah, I like it. I like it. You know, the short rush. I mean, how can you really get screwed over by close range angles? We know CZ's hiding around. There's not really many spots. I mean, once you're on the site, it's pretty much all open ranges. So kind of a nice little anti-eco. The fast short push. I like that. I want to see more of that. But
yeah,
now we get the buy from Netcode guys.
It is worth noting that that extra $200 has really limited the how much we see the CZ compared to just a few weeks ago, actually.
Yep, it's perfect. I think it is working out wonderfully. And Cloud9 going to make their way through for a B split. That's what this is all about right now. Being very, very fast. I think they've telegraphed this now to Netcode guys. Got to make the call. And the rotation should come in, but it's going to be hard through those smokes. Cutler going to take down the bomb. Looking for the second. Runs out of bullets on that M4. Hiko runs out of bullets as well. Pistol Jewel going to go the way of Hiko. And it's a 3-on-3. But the bomb actually going down, it was delayed massively by Cutler. So in getting the one frag and the huge delay there, that's already a big effort there. It's still a 3-on-3, but Hiko's very low. So Netcode guides want to make their way in here. The tension is palpable. So an incredibly important round for them if they want to have any hope to win this against Cloud9. Just waiting for the synchronization.
They're waiting a long time. That's a problem.
Do get one kill there, but it is a little bit...
They've got no kit.
They go for this, and they do get all the frags. And it's going to be FNS with the last two. There's not enough time. Is there time?
I don't think he's got time.
Is there time? Is there time? Oh, he might just have it.
Oh, man.
Barely so close. So unbelievably close.
That's a crushing defeat there, but, you know...
Milliseconds,
yeah.
Surely. Oh, that was so crucial as well. But you're right, they waited just a tad little too long. That's the thing, sometimes when you're trying to retake these sites, it's like you're trying to wait for that perfect retake, you know, time, but it's never, it doesn't exist.
They still managed to eke out a buy here, AWP and four fan masses, so JDM probably saved that one. His team probably saved that weapon from the previous round, as one of them did manage to escape.
Great little smoke there, actually. That's going to help FNS out a lot. So they are going to spam him down considerably. Cloud9 going to make their way through. They just don't care. Going to flash their way through, get themselves up short onto the A-bomb site. Got two orbs running here for Shroud and for Sean Gez. Pretty novel setup here to go super aggressive with, but it's working out so far. They're getting the kills and just, wow, Cloud9 showing off some individual prowess. Bomb dropped in a precarious position though. But it doesn't matter in the end.
Shroud's Dragon Lore is called I Bought This Drunk. R.I.P. salary, because damn, those guns are expensive.
It is expensive. 15-5 the score, and it's match point now for Cloud9.
So again, Netcode Guide still managing to eke out some semblance of a buy here. JDM with no armor, but the rest of his team do have the helmets as well. FNS going to be the first to fall here, and this is looking like Cloud9's game. Yeah,
it's already overwhelming, the odds that are stacking up against Netcode guys.
Yeah, I mean, they were before the game even started on CSGO Lounge.
Yep. No, they're going to actually get a couple frags back. They actually make it into a 2-on-2, but there comes the Dragon Lore there. And let's see if JDM can save the day. 1-on-2, going to try to sneak through the smoke, perhaps. He times it well. Oh, there's the first 1-on-1. This is exactly the way to do it. And there's the double. JDM going to secure it. So 15-6, and JDM keeps their hopes alive, just if not for just one round longer.
Yeah, the terrorists are still going to be able to buy this round. Full armor, full AKs, a few nades here and there. So the way they've been storming the bomb sites and just general areas of the map, I don't think they're going to be terribly concerned with the lack of nades on their side. So We'll see what they can do with this. JDM
Nice.
being boosted up short for an aggressive position, looking down to lower A, but Semphis going to be the first. Sees a leg there. And he's going to fall to Shroud.
Yeah, big risk, no return. And now it's Cloud9 steamrolling them right now. Only 2 players left. Their days are numbered. Cutler going to fight back to take down Semphis. It's like Tarek also going to take down Sean Gez, and it's a 2-on-2. All of a sudden, this happened last round, but it won't end the same way. It is GG's call from both teams, 16-6.